Hi, this is Garrett with Grading Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new Gorillaz album, Cracker Island. I am a huge Gorillaz fan. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, and anytime they release new music, I get instantly excited. However, even though I love Gorillaz, I have to admit that they are a heavily flawed group. Not every record is a winner, and they've released some surefire duds over the years. Even still, the highs are so high, I'm usually willing to stick through their weak spells. On that note, I was both hyped and skeptical about Cracker Island. This project is coming off the heels of Song Machine, which is their best project in years. On top of that, they released half of their track list before the album even came out, which is one of my least favorite practices when it comes to album rollouts. It makes me wonder, did the best material get released before the project even came out? The answer is kind of complicated. But I digress. Cracker Island is easily the poppiest Gorillaz album to date. They stick in the lane of synth pop and electro pop pretty hard here, as most of these tracks are filled with bright, colorful synths. It results in a fun, albeit safe and predictable listen. The genre fusions are much more limited this time around, as Damon Albarn stays comfortable with this sound. And it's not a bad sound at all. I think the production is pretty great, as every tune here manages to sound quite nice. I do think there is an overall lack of energy, resulting in some of these songs not coming across as gripping as they could be. It certainly has its moments, like the punchy and funky title track or the groovy and mystical New Gold, but a good chunk of these songs, particularly in the second half, fall into the background fairly quickly. There isn't an outright dud here, and most of these songs are completely fine, but I wasn't really wowed at all other than a few moments. Cracker Island reminds me of a redo of the Now Now, similar to how Song Machine was a redo of Humans. But while Song Machine was Humans done right, Cracker Island is the Now Now done better, but still not quite there yet. I do think this is a solid take on synth pop, and there are some great tunes here, but it's not an album that I see myself returning to as much as their classic projects. It's certainly not their worst, but it's not their best. 6 out of 10. Closer to a 7 than a 5.